Hello from Teenagers YouTube channel. This is Mark Josie. Today is another little techie video talking about a tablet that I just recently got, and I just have to show you guys this thing. Okay, so look at this. This guy is the Teclast TBOOK. Okay, it's I know game. Okay, this is a very nice working tablet as well as a gaming tablet. I just put it on airplane mode to save up some battery. But anyway, it comes with a it doesn't come with keyboard, but you can buy the keyboard. Okay, it's worth getting the keyboard, and then you have your little stylus, which comes with the package. Now, funny enough, Chewie also have a similar tablet. Okay, and this is the Chewie that I actually highly recommend people to get before and now. Okay, this is the Chewie. It looks identical almost, but they're different. This guy don't have the stylus, but it comes with the keyboard. Okay, this guy comes with the stylus, but not the keyboard. So weird, eh? And then you get the idea. They're basically like a laptop, but right now, you know, a laptop is very big and heavy and is usually huge. But yeah, I know it's more powerful, right? But sometimes we don't need that much power. So this is actually something small that you can carry around or do presentation. How? How to do presentation? You know, if you're the guy watching me, okay, and I show you this thing. Hey, look. This is my presentation, PowerPoint, and such. It feels so crappy because you give all this control to the other person, right? Okay, you don't want that? No problem. You know what? Rip the screen off, just like that. And then, you know, flip it around. Okay, now I can show you. And I can still type and do all that stuff, okay? Okay, so let's say, you know, let's type your secret message right here. I can open up Word, and you can see I'm typing. Okay, like that. Anyway, so basically, it's never set up Word here. Forget it. Anyway, so you can display. Okay, not just using the keyboard, but you can display your stuff like this and hide the keyboard part behind something, and that is actually quite useful when you're trying to just put this on a desk like so and display it like this. Now you don't need a tablet stand. You see, you can hide this some way, you know, hide it or put something to cover, a cloth or something, cover up the back, and it looks like the tablet is just standing there by itself. Right? It's so cool. And if you don't like it, you can always just go like that and rip it and put it back the other way. Okay? So, you might be wondering, is it very secure? Yes, it is. Okay? Now, you can't really rock it, but looking like that, okay, it's secure. Now, if I put it all the way, like this way, okay, you go like that, it's not going to really move, okay? You can see it slowly coming down. Not going to slam on my finger, right? Very nice design. Look at the color. Wow. Champagne gold. Very nice color. And look at the edge. Shiny, silverish edge. Stylish. Lightweight. Very happy holding this thing. It's so lightweight, so thin, and not clumsy at all. It has some 4 rubber legs. And basically, this is just so sleek and nice looking. Okay, look at that circle right there. Wow. It looks so much more classy and sexy, and you know, even for male, looking at this thing, it's a little bit more attractive than a Chewie. And they also come with this active stylus, which you click here and you see the blue light. Okay, USB charge, and when you don't need it, long click, and there goes the off. Okay, so yeah, and this stylus actually sticks to the magnet. Ooh, not like that. It actually kind of stick right here. It works better when I'm like opening it up, so you can really touch the magnet part. Magnet. Oh, there we go. Actually sticks. Okay, there's magnet right there. Now compared to the Chewie, you can see The Chewie is more like a rough guy, you know, the stainless steel look and all that stuff. Okay, it looks more masculine in a way. Okay, doesn't look as sexy and stuff. It looks more like a, I don't know, like a tough gun guy kind of thing. And you got a camera right here. Now, why I don't like camera on the tablet when I'm using it? Because sometimes, you know, when I'm looking at you and I open the tablet on the subway, people are not comfortable with your thing pointing at them while you're like this. Okay, who knows if you're like filming people by like spying, and people are like, hey, that's a camera looking at me, you know, like instantly they don't like it, right? But this one, it will not. You got a camera right here. Okay, this is an okay camera, not a super camera. It's okay, you know, kind of crappy, but yeah. Well, that's not the sell point of the tablet, right? It's for you to face-to-face chat, you know, the webcam chat, that kind of stuff, and it's really enough, okay? We don't need like 4K picture for that kind of stuff, right? Just see the head, and that's it, right? That's enough. So it served the purpose. And it comes with screen protector already installed, and this is actually a home screen touching home screen button. Okay, let me just turn it on and show you. Okay, maybe we go to a YouTube app. Okay, and if you actually touch this, instantly bring you back to home screen. So I do like that feature. And also the keyboard, you can turn off the mouse trackpad if you like, and so when you're typing, it will not like kind of fuck up your typing. Okay, that's really easy to do. Remember how to do that with the function and F whatever. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, the physical side, the surface side. Now inside, it got 64 gig ROM, which is a lot of space, and it got the TF card expansion that you can put extra TF card in, and also the 4 gig of RAM, which is very good for multitasking. And it basically when you like get the thing, it split the partition up. Your Android get about 20-ish or something, 15, 20-ish gig of memory. So you have a lot of memory to use for the Android, okay? And then for the Windows, you get the extra 40-ish gig of memory. So after the installation of Windows and all that crap, you are left with about 20-ish gig to use, which is okay, you know? For me, what I'm going to use this for. Very simple. I use Thunderbird for my email, and there's like a lot of stuff in there. And, you know, the contact and stuff, I just cannot migrate that to Gmail or something like that. I need it to be on my hard drive, something that I can touch. So I can always back up all that stuff into the Windows, install my Thunderbird, and I got a backup computer. Okay, so if my big computer dies or something like that, I can open the thing up, turn on the Thunderbird, and still do my email daily and edit my blog, my YouTube, everything I can do with it. Okay, I can use this as a laptop. Really, basically, it's a laptop. Okay, what's the difference? I don't really know, except for the internal, you know, more powerful and such, more space. But this is quite okay. It's of course not as fast as a laptop with the SSD, right? But what do you expect? It's not the same kind of price. Now, on the keyboard, you have one and, no, only one side. Okay, one side with a big USB port, which is good for the mouse. And then on top here, you got your HDMI, right? Yeah, not HDMI? I thought that is an HDMI. Anyway, I saw right here. Oh yeah, HDMI. That's the big one. Okay, I was confused. Okay, this is the big HDMI, so you can plug it to the monitor, and you got your USB, micro USB, which is for charging, and your headphone jack, and your this is the headphone jack, and then the TF card. Okay, so basically that's it. And then on the front, you have your volume, and then the power. Basically, that's it. It's a very nice little tablet that you should actually consider. Now, if you ask me which one is better, the Chewie or this one, because I have both and they really look alike, as in the spec is almost identical. Okay? Now, using this for some time, I can tell you that this one, the battery is not as strong as the Chewie. But at the same time, this one is lighter weight. Like, that's the sell point. It's lightweight. It's like you can take this anywhere you go. And the Chewie is just bigger in size. Okay, this is bigger and more clumsy feeling. If you put those aside like this, okay, you can see the Chewie, it's a little bit over like that, one finger size more. And what that means is a lot more weight because all these things are metal, right? So it's a lot more weight inside, and when you're putting it inside your bag, okay, it can mean that it fits or it doesn't fit because the bag is like that size and you can really stretch it one finger more, and this will actually be nice to take with you. Okay, now another good thing about this is it protects your screen when you close it. And if you really do want to not lose the keyboard, you can also use it like that. Okay, and that way you will not lose the keyboard and they become as one, and you can still do this kind of drawing, writing, and stuff like that. Okay, and then if you like him, go like that, and now pack it back up, and it protects the screen from all that dust and stuff at home. Also, the screen is more level up right here. As you can see, the hinge or whatever you want to call that right here, okay, it pushes the whole screen upward, okay, above the keyboard line, and so that you can see the screen a little bit better. Now, as in on the Chewie, the screen is a bit down inside here, as you can see. Oops. Okay, as you can see, this is a little bit down here, so it pushed the screen a little bit downward. And because of that, when you look at it, you do have to like kind of tilt the head a tiny bit more. And what that means is over time, it will stress your neck a little bit more than using this one. Now the screen, the brightness of the screen from the TBOOK and the Chewie, they're very alike, almost like identical to me. But this is a little bit less bright than this one. Okay, a tiny difference. You don't realize it. Okay, but the keyboard is lighter weight, and also you have a thinner border all around. So you actually got a smaller screen and bigger picture, while that one has a bigger screen but a little bit smaller picture because the edge is a little bit thicker. So it's really hard to choose which one is better than which one. It depends on your liking. If you like it more lightweight, compact, this guy is really good. Now the Chewie is good if you are into like more USB port, because the keyboard you have both side USB, and also it's like kind of more beefed up, kind of that kind of vibe. But this one I think is also very good and stylish. If you're like, if I'm gonna buy a gift for someone, I would choose this one over the Chewie, because of the look and stuff. The presentation is very nice, and also how you can use it like this. Take a look. Okay, I can be putting like that, and then you see what I just did, like this. And wow, look at that. It looks so great. That one can do it too, but this one, because of the brown looking thing, it just looked much better, more natural to your eyes. I can do the same with the Chewie, but it just doesn't look as good. Okay, now let me just clip the thing back on. Okay, snap. Very easy, right? Okay, I can do the same with the Chewie. It just doesn't look that good because right here, I want you to see right here, okay, you don't see this extended all the way, right? So it doesn't look as complete as the other one. Now I can do the same, okay, the same kind of trick, but it's just not the same vibe, You can still do it. You look at that. It looks like it's kind of broken, right? It doesn't look like one piece at all. So when you put it there as a, like a presentation, using it like this, it works. But somehow people are like kind of curious why there's like the missing edge right here. And that one don't give you that problem. So it's more complete and more nice looking. Okay, so between silverish stainless steel look, the gray look, and the golden champagne look. I will like this kind of look better. Okay. Now the speed wise, playing games and stuff, casual games you have no problem. There's 4 gig of RAM and the CPU is quite okay. But the thing is, you don't expect to play, like the get super graphic intensive stuff and get like super performance. It's not a gaming tablet. As you can see, they put Windows and they put Android and they give you keyboard and all that stuff. It's meant for more mature stuff like you go to work, presentation, that kind of stuff. Edit videos, doing your PDF, that kind of thing, right? And if you ask me, can you really type like a normal laptop? Yes, you can. Okay, I typed on this and the keyboard is fine. It can really type. So it's really good for work and that kind of stuff. And booting to Windows and stuff don't really take a long time if you're on the Android side of things. Okay. Now let me try to just boot it and see how long it takes to go to my Windows side. So all you need to do is swipe down, and you do have a boot, I believe. No, you don't. Okay, so long click the power button, and you see boot to Windows. Okay, so I just click that, boot to Windows, click OK, and it starts to boot. So, yeah, let me just keep talking right here while I wait. Now, the keyboard on this thing is a little bit more plastic feeling than the Chewie, but I think that is also great because it reduced the weight on the whole thing. And it's great for the bag, and when you're like walking around with it, it makes a huge difference. You might not realize, but a tiny bit of weight difference on these tablet, when you hold it and write, draw with your hand like this, it really makes a difference. The Chewy is kind of much more heavier than this guy. So if you're bringing it around and carrying it in your messenger bag, going on a subway and such, this is actually a better choice. And because of a little bit smaller size, it allows you to put it here and such. Now, one more thing I really want to mention is laptop and this guy. The radiation from a laptop is fucking scary. If you actually look at like those people testing it with a radiation meter, the laptop, everything like the hard disk and stuff is all inside here at the base where your keyboard is. It's all below the keyboard. And the monitor is just the monitor, okay? Yes, your laptop is powerful. If you put your lap right here and put the laptop right here and you keep typing, you know what? All that radiation is going to go right there on your leg and to your reproduction system right there, okay? And it's going to be not good for your health. When you're sitting on the subway or whatever, okay, and you keep using the laptop like a laptop, you're going to be screwed very soon because of that radiation, and it's not good. So as you can see, we put it to the Windows, and I actually deleted the Edge from the window and installed Chrome and stopped Windows 10 from updating my thing. So screw me. Okay, yeah. Basically, it's a very fast and speedy Windows right now. I don't know how to test it for you, but it's fast and speedy. I like it. So to switch back to the Android side, basically I just restarted, or actually, you know what? I can click this, I believe. Shut down my PC. Okay, shut down my PC. Slide to shut down my PC. Shutting down. And you reboot and you go back to Android. Anyway, so this guy, if you use it on your lab, there's no hard drive, no heat, no fan, no nothing coming out from here. This is just the keyboard alone. There's no weird stuff going on inside. And so when you put it on your lab and actually, type like this, like that, okay, it doesn't transmit all that heat and stuff on you. Even if you put it on the table and work for a long time, it doesn't get hot on the table. So that's a good thing because you don't want all that heat going down the table, and it's kind of scary, and you have all the fan and stuff, and your hand is always touching here, right? So imagine you using a laptop all the time and all that radiation is popping up and your hand is always there. This is going to give you a heart attack. All your meridian and stuff right here, it will transmit all that stuff back here, and you're screwed. So you don't want that to happen, right? These are actually more practical and more healthy to use if you have to choose a mobile device. Now, comparing this to the Chewie again, okay, this one actually don't get as hot as the Chewy if you use it for extended period of time, and also with heavy gaming and things like that. Okay, so the heat issue is also less. What else? Well, that's basically it. I just click Android and it's starting to boot back to Android. So when it's all done, I will maybe just end the video. But before I end, I really want you to also hear the sound. The sound on this thing is actually pretty good compared to the Chewy. It's very alike. It's kind of loud. So yeah, to the loud side, okay, loud side. So I do like it for that purpose. YouTube, watching movies and things like that, you have no problem at all. I'll go to YouTube and watch something and you can see it. Okay, YouTube, no problem. Sound is good. And, you know, practically speaking, I think this is one of the nice two-in-one tablet PC which you should try. Now, I'm using one hand to hold it like that, and you know what? It's not really that bad at all. Okay? Okay, let's go to YouTube and check out the sound, and we'll end the video. Okay, now connect to the internet. Come on. Okay, connect it. Come on. Okay, connect it. Okay, let's find a video right here. Keychain light. Okay, that's my video. Skip ad. Hello from Teenagers YouTube channel. This is Mark Josie. Today I'm going to talk about some. Okay, this is not super loud, but when you play games, it's actually quite okay. I don't know why the game is louder than the video. Okay. It's quite okay actually. Like when I'm using this with the gaming, it's actually quite okay. The sound is nice. With YouTube, if you really, you know, some videos you might want to have a Bluetooth speaker or something like that. But when you use the headphone, it makes it so much louder. So, not sure why that is the case. But anyway, playing with this, you see how many programs I installed already, and it's actually quite fun fiddling around with this thing. So that's it. If you're getting the Teclast TBOOK 10 right here, remember to also buy the keyboard. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's definitely worth it. And no, you cannot use this with the Chewie. And also the Stylus, they're not interchangeable. So you cannot use Chewie tablet Stylus on this guy, and you cannot use the silver Stylus on the Chewie. It doesn't work, okay? So you must buy the exact brand stuff for this thing, okay? So that's it for today, and we'll see you next time. Remember to check out the link below to get yours, and bye-bye!